morning, everybody. Almost to my log job. I am planning my trucker to be here today, and he said he's supposed to be here at 8:30, 9 o'clock. And very rare for a trucker, but he is always early, it seems like. So at about 7:30, he said, he called and said, I'm going to be there a little early. Surprise, surprise. But that's a good thing. It's great to have a trucker that's actually early instead of late. And so I was planning on being here at 8 o'clock, and I'm going to be here at 8 o'clock. But he will probably already be here. So we're almost there. We'll see if he's there. Yep, sure enough, he's here already. He's waiting for me. I'll get my clipboard and scale stuff up.
There's a good first load.
So here we have load number 1, 48.85. Pat figures there'll be two more loads to the Amish, and then the one load of mine, which may go today or may go another day. So anyways, we'll get to work and wait till he comes back for a second load.
I got the horses out of the trailer and got them hitched up, but I didn't really have enough time to head into the woods. I knew it wouldn't take Pat too long, so I did just go with my chainsaw and cut a tree down, and then I just came back out when he called. He actually called when he was partway here, so I knew when to be on the landing, because I have to scale the logs up, so I have to be there. So it sure is another beautiful day today, even though it is quite cold. I don't very often get phone calls on my cell phone, but I did just now as Pat was ready to load up. And I decided I better take it. It was the forester for the state land. I just got a bid on a state job, so I'll be cutting on the state land here sometime. Okay, load 2 is done. Maybe I have time to get a log out or two before he gets back for his third load. So this is another pretty big size butt log that I brought out. I think it's either 2 8-footers or a 10 and an 8 connected in one piece, so it's either 17 or 19 feet long. And I knew I was going to have troubles with it when I was coming out because my chains were way too tight. There was a cradle hitch. So at one point I pulled over a knoll and I was able to loosen them up. I thought it'd be okay. Got to landing here and I still can't release them quite right. I tried the one side and I can't get it, so I backed them up and I was able to unhitch the one side, and that's all it took. Then I can just pull away or turn and unhitch the other side. But sometime I'd like to show you, I do have a release on my hitch, but it's only on my center part of my hitch, and when I use the cradle hitch I hitch on the 2 outside notches and they don't release. So if I get them too tight I can get into trouble. This log was so big that had I not been able to unhitch it, I'm not sure what I would have been able to do because my skid steer won't even lift this log up. As a matter of fact, when the trucker got here, he says, you better cut that one in half. I don't know if I can even lift that. If I did, it's going to be pushing my limits. So kind of felt kind of nice thinking that the log truck couldn't lift up something I just skidded out with a pair of horses. So I was curious, so I grabbed my scale stick just to see what this log would have scaled up as. It's actually crooked and oblong, so it's not a real accurate way to do this, but just to give you an idea of what this is, I think I put the stick on it and it scales up 600 and some odd feet. And that's at 16 feet. I think it was an 18-footer. Okay, those 3 loads of logs are gone, and the total comes to $15,000 for all 3 loads. So that's great. Now we just need the load of stuff to go down to my mill, and my landing will be semi-empty. There's still some logs out there though, so that's great. Good to seed for more loads to come. So here we are with the truck backing into our sawmill.
So here we are with this pile of grubby logs that Pat just dropped off at my place. They're mostly a lot of red rot stuff. A lot of it's going to end up in the firewood pile, but we'll make some stuff out of it just the same. And then we still have these two big monsters over here that will have to be cut in half. Some of them are dandy. There's a hole in that one. But I've got some ideas of what I want to try with that. It's amazing. I used to call this all junk, and now some people are utilizing this. So I'm going to see what I can do to make that happen. They're mostly cut into 8-foot lengths, 8s and 10s, because that's all that fits in the building where I store them. That's why they're cut short.
Sometime, maybe soon, I will show a video of what I do with this quality logs and what I make with them in the sawmill. But right now, we've got to go up to Joe's, the sawmill, and get paid.
Here's Joe's pile of logs. Getting quite a stockpile lined up. This fresh stuff is stuff I put in yesterday. That's some stuff he got from another logger. He's going to put another tier right through here, and that will probably do it for his stockpiling for this winter. And here's his mill. With this new building, he changed things over. This is set up quite nice. He's got his sawmill in here and room down there to build sheds. So he's doing really nice. He's working up in his shop today. He builds buggies during the wintertime. And so that's what he's doing today. He's building buggies.
So I hope you like this video. Have a great day.